Hi family, I'm Stephanie Marday. I am Habasia, helping your brothers and sisters in Africa. I am at the Galveston ferry landing. No, I'm not gonna get on the ferry today, but I just wanted to walk around in a different area just so you can see it. I've been thinking a lot lately about what I've been hearing online. And unfortunately, all I can say is the more things change, the more things remain the same. A lot of the stuff that's happening seems to have made people so much in their feelings and doing blaming of the wrong people, trying to simplify a problem that's not simple. I've heard men that I actually respected in the first place saying such awful negative things about women and about how they raise their sons and all this other kind of stuff. It's like, it's crazy. It almost seemed like a Bible story. The woman caught doing something wrong with a man, but you ready to stone her. I don't understand, not one bit. Men and women both create children who grow up to make their own choices. Nobody has control over somebody. You can raise them as best you can, and they turn out like they turn out. And their fathers, for the most part, can definitely have a part to play. And I don't know, guys, about anything other than from my own perspective. And I know lots of women who have children with who was their husbands, and their boys turned out however they turned out too. Whether they wore sagging pants or didn't wear sagging pants, that's totally irrelevant. In fact, probably your daddy or your granddaddy wore sagging pants. I know when I was a teenager, the guys I knew, they definitely, some of them wore sagging pants. The only difference is they forced them to wear belts, and so they wore gigantic belts that wasn't their size just so they would follow the rules. And they still had pants falling down, and they just keep pulling them up when they dancing with you, you know. But it's your behaviors, the behaviors, not your dress. So if you're behaving in a way that's not cool, doesn't matter if you're wearing a three-piece suit. In fact, a lot of the criminals these days is wearing all kinds of uniforms, whether it be corporate or not. But the news is not focused on them, guys. That's what it's about. It's whatever is the news that's being put out there, and our response. So much stuff that's happening is to trigger emotions. Not to say that they're not happening, but they were always happening. You know, it's just nobody paid attention to it. But anyways, I don't see how we can do any group activity in any other country that we decide to move to if we can't get respect right here from each other. I've seen people who have more than one social media platform, and on one platform they're treating women with respect as an equal, and on the other platform they're talking about women in such a derogatory and demeaning way. It's like all women are trash other than they mama or they grandma. Come on now. Everything is about choice. Even preachers' sons and daughters and other group, their sons and daughters turn out how they turn out by choice, guys. And for somebody to say that somebody wasn't in a mentoring program, that don't make no sense. Because lots of us, I know I did, I had my sons in all kinds of mentoring program, boys' rites of passage programs and everything. And I knew plenty of other sisters who did the very same thing. The very same thing. And then some guys, they was not in any of those programs, didn't have a father that was in the house on a daily basis, and turned out fine. And to try to force somebody to go to a sport that's dangerous, like, I don't even want to say the name of the sport that was being bragged on today, because I have a cousin who's paralyzed from the waist down or the neck down, whatever. He's in a wheelchair forever for a high school sport. So yeah, it made him a man, all right. Made him a permanently injured man. Everything is not as simple as it seems, and we need to stop that victim blaming. We need to stop blaming people's mothers for how they turn out. The fathers can step it up and go on and do what they're supposed to do for their sons. A woman should not have to be begging somebody to come and spend some time with their kids. You know, makes no sense to blame somebody because the other person is not being responsible. And sometimes that person is responsible and even raising the kids, and they still turn out and do whatever they're gonna do. It's all about choice, guys. And we need to quit oversimplifying, because when we do go to the motherland, it's no way you can do any business with anybody that does not respect you because they have a gender bias. It's no way. I can't work with somebody who don't respect women. I'll be wasting my money. I'll be wasting my money. So I'm just venting right now, because I'm like, what is the point of all of that come back home when you can't treat your sister with respect anywhere in the world? Anywhere in the world. Women have a hard time everywhere. It's no heavenly place that people are not having problems. It's people are putting out fantasy stories on how people are intact. No, lots of times people are dysfunctional everywhere. So you have to go there and work on getting yourself together. Just work on you. Yes, you can help other people with cooperative economics. Work on getting educational system set up. No, I don't know anybody that has so many skills that they can be a savior to somebody just because they went to another country. I don't understand that, and it's not going to happen. But anyway, guys, all I can say is, until we work on our agenda biases and we learn to treat each other with respect, nothing is going to change, especially when we go to another country. We have to get it together wherever we are, whatever country we are, and definitely making videos that's schizophrenic, where on one show you okay with women, and the next show you talking dirty and nasty about women, just for the views, I guess. I don't know, because I don't want to oversimplify it either. I don't know why somebody would do something like that. But anyway, all I can say is we need to start thinking on how we treat one another with respect. We need to work on our gender biases. We need to work on elitism, colorism. We need to work on wanting to be somebody other than ourselves. That's the theory, y'all. I'm going to turn it around so y'all can see it. But I'm telling you, it's just a mess. Hold on. There you go, y'all. They're getting ready to take off. I've been coming to the ferry all of my life, y'all. And yep, it's free, y'all. People are waiting in line to go across to the ferry. Getting ready to take off. I'm going slow enough for y'all to see everything. Last time I was here was with my cousin on my dad's side. He loved Galveston. So there it goes, y'all. It's taking off. I'll take y'all on a ride another time. But y'all get to see it taking off. It was time for me to stop for a minute anyway and exhale, as they say. Waiting to exhale. I needed to exhale. Hope y'all enjoyed that. And that's the hospital over there, and American National Insurance Company is our one big building. Another thing that reminds me of Gambia with the one big building. And that's the people waiting in line to get on the ferry. They are renovating the restroom area. I'll just turn it one more time slowly. Let's see. All right. There's the ferry way over there now. It's going to Port Bolivar, another little town on the other side. Okay, guys, I'm done venting. All I can say is, no matter what's going on, I understand people are emotional because of things that's happening and things that's put on big time focus in this country. But y'all already know people have been doing all of this craziness for the longest, being so dysfunctional. We have to work on our issues. That's the problem. Our issues are very complex. Not just women. Men too have a whole lot of issues. I know we have some type of PTSD, post-traumatic slave disorder, that makes us divide and conquer, where we can be being negative about somebody. Think of your sister as your sister. Think of me as if I was your mama, your sister, and treat other women that way. You don't assume just because you had one negative or two negative issues with women, all women are bad. You have to kind of reevaluate your choices and who you're picking to interact with. We have to all take responsibility for the people that we choose to have in our company. And we should be very careful on how we procreate. We need to start building families with people that you think of as your equal. And that would eliminate a lot of this problem. If you're satisfied with the person you're with, maybe you wouldn't want to have 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 other people out there, you know? But of course, if you don't think those people have feelings, that's the issue. So I think that might be a worldwide problem, thinking only one person should be happy and satisfied. I saw a movie last night about that, and I won't even mention anything about it, because then that'll be a story for another day. But let me just say, talking from the woman's point of view, it's not easy raising anybody, and nobody plans, at least I didn't plan on ever raising anybody alone. I was married before I had any pregnancy or anybody. And I was married to the same person for all our children. So anyways, we need to quit blaming people's mothers for what they do, unless you start blaming their fathers too. Because they made them, they helped make them too. And that's just not fair to do all the focus and blaming on somebody when you know good and well everybody in this world has choices. And just because somebody went to mentoring programs and all doesn't mean they're going to turn out perfect. Some people can be in church every day or whatever other institution every day and get abused right there. And then that's a story for another day too. So it's not just because somebody is around a male role model that they'll be okay. Sometimes that's the perpetrator. Like I said, not everything is as simple as it seems. So until next time, y'all, peace, power to the people, and I'm out, y'all. Bye.